Alright, check this out. You guys are back on the Hater World and I'm Blue Devil. What we have going on today is a video of Milk74 on the Back on Fig podcast. If you don't know, that's Trell from NOJUMPER. That's his personal podcast. And what they're doing is calling AD from NOJUMPER to see if they can square away that fake beef they had a few months ago. But check this out. Before we get into that video, if you guys are new to the Hater World, make sure you go over, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, like the video, and most importantly, leave me a comment down below and let me know if you like what I'm doing or whether you don't. And salute to all my day ones. You guys already know, nothing but love. But check this out. Recently, YouTube has shadow banned me. There's some weird going on with my channel, so I need everybody that's subscribed to make sure you like the video, make sure you guys comment and share this video just to be able to push it out into the algorithm to see if YouTube takes us off that shadow ban or does whatever the fuck they have to do to put our channel back to how it used to be. Alright, but with no further ado, fuck this intro, let's get into this video and see what the fuck is going on with Milk74, AD, and Trell. Alright, so let's get it.
But right now, yeah, I don't move any kind of way I can.
Cause you be starting them beats.
But just cause I don't show where I go, that don't mean I go. I just can't show where I go no more because I'm too, like, no, and I'm the Gilligan Slayer, bro. I was like showing you everywhere I go.
Slayer, you hear that, Trell? The Gilligan Slayer,
but yeah, you gotta move cautious. You gotta watch where you go. I be so worried, not worried, but just own it. Like I watch the gas station attendant. You feel me? If he look freaky, I won't go there again.
Like, nigga, you on your H's, you on your T's. You feel
of
me?
course.
You staying sharp like a razor, right?
Yeah, they not gonna get me.
That part, cause
Yo, he's not lying, and he said the word worried, but I don't think that was the word he was looking for. I think he means on point. When you go places and you're like a known figure, even having 20K subs, right? You don't know who's watching you. I'll tell you like this, and not to sound like I'm somebody because I'm not, but I hit the mall all the time. I hit the mall and go do my thing by myself, and I don't give a fuck. Like, I do what I do. But recently, I've been sort of looking at everybody weird because I see people looking at me. So I don't know if they recognize me from maybe my channel or if they recognize me from back in the day. If it's from back in the day, I don't give a fuck. It means nothing. But if it's from like the channel, that's sort of weird because you don't know what the fuck they're thinking, right? So I feel this pain, but let's go.
so famous.
Do you feel like you gotta be that controversial on this motherfucker to where you gotta be like, you know what? Do you feel like matter of fact, do you feel like, you know what? I'm calling these niggas on they bullshit. You niggas,
yeah,
bullshit.
like somebody gotta do it. I think I was put here for this, bro. I don't see no other way. Somebody gotta call them out. Like, so you just want somebody on the internet that's faking like they for the streets and came from the valley.
Yeah.
I mean, not the valley, but just, been on some other shit they whole life and now this or that or anything, bro. Yeah, I mean, shit. Somebody gotta do it.
You gotta let the record reflect, Milk.
I mean, let that record reflect.
You let the record reflect.
But I feel you like on the so much of the controversy. I chilled off of that shit to a certain degree. You feel me?
Called growth. That's
some shit I don't.
Listen, Milk loves that fucking controversy. Not only him, but the fans. What I've noticed is that the fans, I don't want to say the fans, subscribers rather watch beef than watch some regular shit. If you put two videos side by side and one of them is, you know, motherfuckers being friendly and the other one is somebody getting knocked down, they want to see the motherfucker getting knocked down. Facts. You know, so sometimes it's like, why would you do a video about friendly motherfuckers when you know controversy sells? It just makes no sense. It makes no dollars. And in this world, you got to make dollars to survive. So you wouldn't be a wise businessman or a wise YouTuber if you're out putting content that ain't nobody gonna watch. So I understand what he's saying. You know, sometimes you gotta give the people what they want regardless. It ain't what we want, it's what you want. But let's go.
After some shit I do, you know, it just be like all type of shit. But overall, I'm gonna go when it's go time. Like, you can't hold my tongue. Like, I mean, I don't work for nobody. Well, I do, but I don't. But you feel me? Like,
what you think, you work for YouTube?
Well, no, I do, but I don't. At a certain degree, you do. You work for them, but I got my own schedule. You know, I don't clock in. I don't got no manager or nothing. So.
Yeah, man. I mean,
I like this.
Yeah, I fuck with it, man.
I like
who gonna fire me?
Right.
The subscribers, homeboy, you can be fired off of YouTube. Easy. You know, once you put out some bullshit or you stop being real or or you start doing some weird funny shit, the YouTuber subscribers alone will stop fucking with you, and that alone will get you off YouTube, and you might as well call it being fired. So you really gotta be on your P's and Q's when you're on the internet or YouTube or in front of a camera, because one simple move can get you canceled real quick. You know, motherfuckers get cocky thinking nothing can happen. And all true reality, when you're depending on that YouTube check and you do some weird funny shit and that check stops coming because the subscribers don't fuck with you, then you got to go back to a 9 to 5. And if you go back to a 9 to 5 and you had 100 subs but don't have them no more, now you got to watch your back while you're trying to get the meal ticket. You know, so it's once you go into YouTube, bro, there's no going back sometimes. You know, depends where you get at, you know, as far as subscriber and notoriety. So it depends where you get at. Once you get to like 100K subs, you can't go back to a normal job. You know, once you're like at 30, 40K, even 50K, you could turn back. But once you go up to that 60, 70, 80K and you got some nice numbers, it's hard to go back and get a regular job. But let's go.
Like this, I like that.
I've been on YouTube, so I learned all the ins and outs about everything. So
Man, I think what you be doing, man, is, I mean, like I said, is like you fighting with words, bro. If you can't fight with words, some niggas really can't take that shit. You feel me? It's like I got on Clubhouse and I seen you, nigga, they was on your head. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And I'm like, this nigga can't fight 19 niggas
at
talking.
once, and they would
like,
do it on purpose.
Like, you can't do that shit. You feel me? Like, and so, I mean, motherfuckers do in the street, especially, and I be like, I feel like a lot of older niggas is on this shit. Like, your niggas ain't about to do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not about to do shit. You feel me? Like,
yeah. That Clubhouse shit,
Think about Clubhouse, bro, aka Treehouse. Think about how much time it takes to be on that bitch, right? Like me, I get in front of this camera, I shoot 2-3 videos, I'm done in an hour shooting 5 videos, right? I got video for each day. I'm done. I go back to my normal life, I do what I do. I don't even get on the internet like that, right? Now imagine the motherfuckers that are on Clubhouse chopping it up for hours on end, just talking about bullshit. They must not have no life, no jobs. Just sitting at home, face down, ass up, like Mr. BBW over there, and just chatting with dudes. That's sort of fucking weird to me. Like, bro, I don't even get on the phone with my homeboys like that. You know, unless it's some serious shit, then, you know, make a quick little phone call and, you know, date, location, time. That's it. But as far as like being on the phone and going back and forth about like all this weirdo fucking drama, like, bro, I can't imagine doing that. So now imagine these grown ass men on a Clubhouse for hours every day, every fucking day. Nah, my boy, that's some weirdo shit to me. You know, if you gonna conversate with your homeboy for a quick little 30, 40 minutes, but that ain't every day, homie. That ain't every day. And these Clubhouse members do that shit every day without being compensated, you know. But let's go.
That was my first time on there and like my only time, bro. I don't deal with that.
that shit is crazy.
That's a bunch of people really that ain't got no like real presence on the internet, but they on Clubhouse.
I look
So
at
it's like,
Clubhouse like this chat right here. We can never beat the chat.
Oh, God,
yeah, you can't win the internet. Like, let's just say this. They said, oh, you pulled up by yourself, so you couldn't go with your homies. Okay, but if I did go with somebody, oh, now you have to pull up with your homies. You couldn't pull up by yourself, so you would never win.
You would never win.
That's how it be, bro. If you look at my comments, I get Swifty Blues nut huggers all day long. You hate on Swifty. You don't like Swifty. You should box Swifty. Swifty's this, Swifty. Like, bro, shut the fuck up. It's a simple video, speaking my mind the way you like them, and you have his fucking balls on your chin. Is the way that I don't like some of the things he does. You know, it's a simple, we agree to disagree. And that's as far as it goes. Motherfuckers love to have chin nuts. They love to have chin nuts. And to you motherfuckers that know what chin nuts are, salute. But check this out. Every man can defend themselves, my boy. Every man can defend themselves. They don't need nobody to defend them. And if you're out there defending another man, I would look in the mirror really fast and think what the fuck you doing with your life. Simple and plain. But no love to Swifty Blue, and the reason I mention him is because that's who comes for me when I talk about Swifty Blue. You know? But like I said, I'll just give my reaction. He's a hot artist, and he's under the microscope. Simple and plain. Next week it might be somebody else. You know? But let's go.
I don't care about none of that. That don't stress me.
Nah, better not. We face side.
Yeah.
Hey, look, what? And I wanted to ask you, which is really crazy. I know you getting into it in this war time with these niggas. You feel me? But I love all my niggas. Shout out AD, all these niggas. But I got you in here. Why in the fuck, Milk, are you sending Kiki's paperwork to every single nigga that he fucks with? Why do you do that?
Simple. He was trolling for a while. Imagine being at home all day long, right? Not having a job, so you don't go nowhere. You don't got no activities besides being on the internet. You're bored as fuck. You don't fuck with Adam22 and everybody over there. You find out one of them fools is a fucking rat or a snitch. And you just bored out of your mind, bro. So what you do? You start trying to invent shit. You know what? Let me send this paperwork to everybody around this motherfucker to see if they start fucking with him because I'm going to make No Jumper crumble. You know, he was a troll, bro. He was a fucking troll. To me, it's borderline weird. You know, borderline weird. I'll tell you why. Send it to one person that fucks with him and let them deal with it. You know, and you don't even got to do that, bro, because eventually it'll come to light. You know, but doing that shit, sending it to a bunch of people via email, group chat, nah. Let's go.
I was doing that. I don't know, bro. I just felt like I had to spread the word.
Hey, what's up with listen, I'm not the best dresser, right? I don't got all the swag and the style, but I know how to put some colors together, right? But what the fuck is this fool wearing them denim jeans, right? It just don't look right. But I wear denim sometimes, so I can't call it, right? But motherfucker looks like a stepchild in the back. Looks like he got in trouble and he got to sit in the back seat. You know, but let's go.
Oh, dog.
I was doing that shit. I don't know.
Come on, dog.
I be on one sometimes doing shit. I don't know, bro. But I cut that shit out. I ain't even doing that shit. But I did do that shit, though.
Like, nigga, what's going through your head? You like,
I don't know. Sometimes I be tweaking out, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
Man,
But nah, like, that shit is what it is. I ain't even on that shit. I don't even care no more. Like, I've been off that shit.
Hey, at least he's keeping it real and solid, right? At least he's not lying like a little bitch and trying to cover shit up. At least he's saying, you know what? I used to do that type of shit. I'm not on that time no more. I grew up and I'm just trying to get to the bag now. And you can tell he's trying to get to the bag because he patched shit up with Trell, aka T-Rex, you know? And he's here on the podcast doing what he's doing, trying to rebuild the bridge that he burned down. So you got to salute those business skills, you know? Because now this is a connection that can actually revenue some money. So salute to Milk and salute to everybody in that room. It's all about the money nowadays, my boy. Like, seriously, motherfuckers need to let go of that beef and drama bullshit. We out to get some money, you know. But let's go.
It's called growth, man. You growing, Milk. That's it.
So,
growing.
I mean, so where Milk at now with it? You know what I'm saying? Just the reaction shit. You just trying to put out the most content you are because I feel like, nigga, you should have been doing interviews. You should have been doing that.
Yeah, I do it. But I just never had the location or like the real feel for it. I tried it before. I did like 3 or 4 interviews in the beginning.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get it back going. But reaction's been working. I mean, all I do is do a reaction.
Check this out. I'm going to put this out there right now so you motherfuckers can stamp it and send it back to me in the near future, right? Southside Stories is going to be the interview killer. What do I mean by that? Interviews are boring as fuck, okay? One person will do the rounds and go to every podcast to be interviewed and say the same shit across all platforms. Same shit. I'll tell you very simple, West Coast Southsiders upbringing in the interview, right? If a Southsider is getting interviewed, this is what he's going to say. I started game banging when I was 13. I bought my first pair of Cortez when I was 13. I listened to Tupac. My influences are Tupac, Eazy-E, NWA. I got jumped into the gang when I was about 12. And I went to jail, juvenile hall, when I was about 16. And I inspired to be a gang leader by the age of 25. Motherfucker, everybody's interview is the same shit. I grew up poor. I lived in a one-parent household. My daddy left to buy cigarettes and never came back. Why you want to hear the same old bullshit story? Southside Stories is going to give you a gangster story, a business story, a life story, a story about your wife, a story about the time you got beat and robbed, a story about how you almost wanted to end your life. It's going to give you something interesting every single time. Fuck the interviews. They're played the fuck out. 2023, no more interviews. Interview killer, Southside Stories. But let's go. Whenever you guys send me these fucking videos, timestamp them. Because we're waiting for the AD part and I don't know where the fuck it's at. So let's give it a few more minutes. If not, I'm going to fast forward this bitch.
Been working. I ain't got to do nothing else. But eventually I'm going to do more shit. But shit, the reaction's working, bro. I'm at like 93,000. So.
Yeah, hey, shout out Milk. He almost finna hit that 100,000.
Hey, no, look.
I need to see that black Milk. You feel me?
You
They give you that motherfucker.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It was real.
Oh, so that time these motherfuckers, you was at 100,000.
It was fake.
Yeah, like, and did you feel like that's crazy for your enemy to put fake subs on your shit?
This is real.
Like,
I did not know
crazy.
this. I did not know this was real. This is real. I didn't YouTube it, Googled it.
So, you don't even know how to get no fake subs or nothing like that.
Why would I do that? And I'm the Gilligan Slayer.
Right.
Like, I've been doing this, bro. And you gotta understand, like, I don't have to do that, bro. I'm gonna get subscribers, views, all that, bro. It's no need to do that. And then this is like an income. If you get caught doing that, they stripping you of everything Google AdSense related or anything like that.
Check this out. Anybody can buy subscribers for you. Motherfuckers that don't know how it works, there's websites out there that all they request is a link. It could be a link to a YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, whatever the fuck, right? TikTok. And you insert the link depending on what you're buying, whether it's subscribers or views or likes or comments or both or all. And you pay the money, you put the link, and whatever the fuck link you put in there is what's going to get the action. So therefore, somebody grabbed Milk's page, bought a fucking gang of subscribers, paid a few $100, and the subscribers count started going through the roof. You know? But what people don't understand is that if you're trying to do that when you're starting, you ain't going to go nowhere. Because those are fake subscribers. So you're not going to get the interactions of the watch hours or the minutes or the likes, the comments. You're not going to get no interaction. The number will be there, but eventually YouTube will clean house and get rid of them, and then YouTube will shadow ban you. And you won't be able to get subscribers now because YouTube will not recommend you. So don't try it, don't do it, and do it organically. But let's go.
So that would be Gilligan activity.
Did they ever strip your page before? Because I know they be on your Instagrams. Why the fuck is they on your Instagrams like that? Like,
sometimes I be thinking some of them Gilligans that don't like me work at Instagram. Then they be going back to the people hate Fig side and just you know, the community and period. I be feeling like that too, because they be going at me for no reason. Like, they just took my shit and didn't tell me nothing, and they just took it. Just gone.
Yeah, they be getting at you crazy, man. But my boy AD, man, he want me to call in. We gonna call in and see what it do with my boy.
Finally, we get to the AD part. 6 minutes in, 20 minutes after the reaction. I've never seen this guy Stack, but I like his style. Salute to Stack. I fuck with his style. I like this podcast, you know. I don't even know if it's called a podcast, but this is pretty dope and pretty fly. But let's go.
I need to learn how to get on Bluetooth with this shit.
Hello?
My boy AD, what's the deal, man?
What's the deal, cuz?
Yeah.
I got my Fig Slide General in this motherfucking Milk, man. You know what I'm saying? Live.
Look, before...
Hold on. Let's not forget that Milk. Okay, so check this out. AD was always fucking with Milk. Milk out of the blue, like in a couple of fucking reactions, he started calling out Trell, started calling out Adam, started calling out House Phone, started calling AD a stripper. This fool went on a rampage for a few days calling everyone out. Why? I don't fucking know. I thought that shit was funny too. But let's rewind this shit and let's listen to the whole AD part, and then we'll come back and chop it up.
Shit.
Hello?
My boy AD, what's the deal, man?
What's the deal, cuz?
I got my Phoenix like General in this motherfucking Milk, man. You know what I'm saying? Live.
Look, before we say anything, cuz, I want to ask Smack, and I want to ask T-Rail something, cuz.
What's on it?
How long you niggas known me for?
A long time.
A long time.
How many years you think?
Probably like 15, probably.
Yeah, facts.
In 15 years, my nigga. Where am I from?
Compton.
Nigga, have you ever heard any slut on a nigga name?
Never.
Ever? Nigga,
Nah.
every homie from my hood vouch for me. Nigga, I don't miss a hood day. Nigga, I've been stumped down from day one. Any nigga from my set will tell you that. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm saying, I want y'all to vouch for that, right?
You damn right.
Right.
100%. And the thing is, too, when it came to Milk here, nigga, from day one, I always was showing Cuz love. You feel me? Every time I go in the interview, nigga, even when him and Adam was going at it, Adam says he's talking about Cuz in the interview, I ain't never said nothing. Cuz gonna call a nigga a stripper, Cuz. You feel me? That shit weird.
Well, Milk, we got AD on the line. You want to reply back to that? You could, you not. That's up to you, brother.
It's real deal in here.
Yeah, I mean,
Milk is lost for words. Let's see what he got to say.
the stripper shit was out of line, bro. You know,
Like,
like,
ain't never been no stripper, Cuz. What the fuck you get that from?
cause I heard that shit on the interview with Adam 22 or something. He mentioned something about
Gigolo.
he mentioned something about a strip club or something. That's where that shit came
I
from.
told this nigga Adam a long time ago, there's a male strip club called The Right Track, and he made jokes saying, oh, you used to work there. Like, I ain't never been no stripper, nigga, everybody would know if that was the case, you feel me?
Yeah, nah, but that's where that shit came from.
Oh, come on. Fuck the commercial.
Yeah, that shit, yeah, I was like, nigga, what the fuck is, I said, cuz is making up shit now, I was like, I don't appreciate that, because you feel me? A nigga from day one, even when you came up there, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A nigga, and me and you know, bro, I ain't even, how'd I come at you?
Respectful. I mean, like, you know, yeah.
You feel me? I got at your homie. I told your homie, hey, put the camera down, whatever. But I was like, all right, Milk solid. You feel me? Me and him, every time everybody on the chat, they like, hey, man, get at him, get at him. I ain't never said nothing. And I said, oh, cuz just want to wage war against everybody. You feel me?
Listen, Milk sounds lost for words. He seems like he don't know what the fuck to say. He's stumbling, stuttering. Sounds like he's being punished right now. But AD is spitting nothing but facts. AD has always been solid and kept it respectful when talking about Milk. It was just Milk that spazzed out of nowhere. And I think he understands that he's wrong and don't know what the fuck to say, because it's like this. Motherfucker, I'm wrong. I don't know what the fuck you want me to say. My bad, my G. Let's move past this shit. You know? And so let's see what the fuck he says and then call it a video.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I apologize for saying that. I do. I ain't gonna lie to you. I apologize for saying that shit.
Y'all seen this cat? Real nigga shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay, let's see. That's
Real
all the
nigga
nigga wants.
shit.
You feel me?
Yeah, bro.
That's all the nigga wants.
I even that video. If it's a video up, I'll take that shit down, bro. That ain't nothing.
STFU_AD donated $3. Love from
Yeah, bro.
Virginia.
I ain't got nothing else to say. You feel me? When it comes down to that Milk, love, cuz, you feel me? I appreciate that.
I
Likewise,
appreciate
bro.
you tapping in. Hey,
Hey,
I appreciate you being
You know that we're going to see Milk on the community now. We're going to see him probably on No Jumper too. He's part of the crowd now. Salute to Milk because he's getting the bag. But it was some weird shit calling AD a stripper, because AD never said he was a stripper. He said he'd go out and bone some hoes and get some money out of their wallets. Or have the hoes, you know, pay him some money for his services. And not in a fucking male prostitute type of way, but a pimp type of way. And Milk took that as he worked at a strip club and ran with it. So Milk was wrong. AD was always solid to Milk. But we're going to see Milk everywhere now. We're going to see him on the community. We're going to see him on No Jumper. We're going to see him everywhere, my boy. He's going to be on all the platforms now because he's getting to the bag. Let's go give this shit a few more seconds.
Hey, we gonna hit you, bro.
Hold on, Trell. Hold on. AD, tell him shit's not a slave.
Oh, it's AD.
Yeah.
That nigga Six said he tell everybody he ain't no slave, cuz.
I'm going to kill the video right there. I'm going to kill it where it lay and call it a day. Check this out. Milk is on his grown-up shit. He's rebuilding the bridges that he burnt down. He's getting to the bag as he should. And he's expanding his business into bigger and better horizons, which means that he's getting to the bag. He realized that what he was doing was wrong. And in this business, you got to intermingle with motherfuckers you might not want to intermingle with. He might still think these fools are busters, but he knows that these busters get the bag. So he's got to deal with them. And I'm not saying that's what they are, but in all true reality, in business, sometimes you got to work with people you don't want to work with. Why? Because you know that might be the key to the bag. So you got to do what you got to do just to get your hands dirty, just to be able to get the bag. Once you got it, then fuck it. Make new moves. You know, and that's not a bad thing or a good thing. It's a business thing. See, a lot of motherfuckers don't understand that. They too afraid to try to make moves to even get to the bag. You got to get down and dirty sometimes. Pause. But other than that, salute to everybody in this room. Stack. Salute to Milk, Trell, and his old lady. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a little bit longer than usual. Next time, timestamp that motherfucker. And anybody that's in the live chat, I need you guys to like this video. I need you guys to comment and share it. Send it to somebody, you know, via Instagram or Facebook. Put the link somewhere, you know. But make sure you like the video. We try to get back into the algorithm. I don't know what the fuck YouTube did, but help a motherfucker out. Other than that, I'm Blue Devil. This has been a TheHaterWorld production, and we out.